Welcome back, it's Jay Marino. We're continuing some StarCraft Remastered. Return to Char, mission number 6. Protoss, Brood War, yada yada yada, you know the drill. Let's go, Protoss fleet, high orbit over the planet Char.
Executor, the Urash is secured, and the UED has given up the chase. We are currently holding perimeter orbit over the planet Char. Zeratul, have you locked onto the location of the Callus?
Yes. I remember sensing his power the last time I was on this world. However, our sensors indicate a massive, fluctuating energy signature at its location. I am, however, unable to identify the signature's source.
That should be obvious, gentlemen. The source is the Overmind itself. When the Cerebrates merged together, they must have locked onto the Callus energies and nested near it. It's probable that there'll be a number of broods protecting that area. It's risky, but if we can strike hard and fast, we might be able to fight our way through their defenses and escape with the crystal.
Comrades, I may have an alternative. Seeing as how the Overmind is still in its infant stages, I wonder if we might be able to disrupt its control over those broods. If we can do enough superficial damage to the creature, it might pacify the Zerg nearest to it, allowing us some time to retrieve the Callus.
A bold plan, young Artanis. Your courage rivals that of mighty Tazadar himself.
You give me too much credit, noble Zeratul. I am not worthy enough to even speak his name.
Touching. Look, boys, either of these plans will work, but let's not waste any time. I'll be able to exert limited control over a few of the Zerg here and provide you with some backup. But the longer we stay, the more we risk losing both the crystals again.
Agreed. Executor, deploy your forces. May Atun be with you.
So we have an option here. We can go grab the crystal, or we can hit the Overmind instead. Let's get started. I most likely am going to go for the crystal, because I always go for the Overmind. So let's change it up. Also, to be honest, I think that Artanis' plan is pretty fucking stupid, so we're not gonna be doing that. The main thing about going for the Callus is there's a ton of anti-air defense, so we have to make a ground army to go through the canyons to get there. And the challenge, I think, is really around... The challenge is really around getting some detection through there, because there's a bunch of lurkers. But otherwise, I don't think it's that bad. Let's just go ahead and grab a second hatchery right away. Can definitely utilize it. Okay, and then we primarily just need gas from this Zerg base to get started. There's an expansion we can take a little south of the Zerg base, which is a good staging area, because that's where we're going to be. Because that's where we're going to be going. So again, it's a good staging area. Okay. What, did she want to come in here? She was at the door. She heard me start talking, so she wanted to come in here. That's touching. Okay, let's start getting some upgrades here, just the basic stuff, and then we just have to get going here. Yeah, I guess 4 drones on gas. Gas is going to be the tough thing. But I'm not that concerned about the Zerg attacks this mission. I don't know, we'll see. It can be tough. I don't expect it to be. There's some lurkers up there. We could go for the pretty easy to snag upper left base as well. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay. Drones. And then, like I said, we probably want to take this base pretty quickly just to set up some defense down there, but I don't know. We should be fine with the starting units that we have. I'm not that concerned. I don't really want to build too many sunken colonies. Maybe just 1 or 2 up here, just to defend us against basic attacks from the Zerg until we're ready to go. We get our basic upgrades for our Hydralisks and such. Okay, yeah, just stand there. That's cool. Okay, missile attacks. Let's go. I guess let's leave these units a little closer. We have a ton of minerals here in our Protoss base. That's really nice. And I gotta say, so since we got Coco, been kind of iffy on her loyalty to us, if you will. But she just wanted to come in here and sit with me while I'm recording. That's touching. And she never bothers me when I'm recording, which is nice too. But if she hears people outside, like in the hallway or something, she'll whine a little bit. Let's see. Let's throw down some more extra cannons here. Not too many. I don't want to go overboard with defense again. I kind of want to try. Maybe go for a quick win here. I don't know if that's how doable that is, to be honest. Probably need to get a Hydra Den right away. D for Hydra Den. There we go. And then the lair. We don't have enough minerals now. Oh, we do. How much is a Hydra Den? It must be pretty cheap. I should know this stuff. Yeah, it's 100. I don't know. Basic stuff, like certain hotkeys for a lot of stuff, I just don't know. Kind of embarrassing, but not that much, because I just don't care that much to know a lot of the intricacies, I suppose. Like, how important is it that I know what the hotkey is to build a Reaver? I never make Reavers, so I assume it's R. But I don't know, because frankly, a lot of the hotkeys make no sense in StarCraft 1, to be honest, so who knows. Okay, let's hotkey these. Not enough minerals, that's fine. So the Zerg haven't attacked us up here, that's nice. We're going to do probably like a Dragoon, Zealot, Hydralisk builds. I think with the Zerg, we're like exclusively going to be making Hydralisks. There's really no reason to make anything else, to be honest. We have a nice force here to be reckoned with. Let's go ahead and grab another Evo chamber, though that's kind of unnecessary. It's fine. We're doing it. We've done it. All right, Hydralisks. We're going to get your upgrades ready to go. Hydralisk speed, and then more Hydralisks. And Overlords. Okay. It's weird. This is like a weird mid-campaign mission where you can control like 2 races. It's very, very strange. What other maps can you control 2 races? I'm not counting to slay the beast. I mean, this is it, isn't it? It's very strange. You know, it was like a really special thing that only occurred during Eye of the Storm, and now, like, randomly in the middle of the Brood War campaign, we can control multiple things. Very, very weird to me. Okay, let's just grab some more upgrades, basic stuff, and just wait for more money. I guess let's go down and take this Zerg base. Let's do it. I'm deciding maybe... Yeah, I guess Zerg is the better option here. Okay, and I would rather spend my money to take this because we can get another geyser, which is what we really need. I'm not sure if I can't build here because of the fog of war or something else, so let's move down there first. Okay, let's start this because we can afford it. I don't want to spend too much money such that we can't throw down this hatchery when we're ready to take it. Yeah, I think it was just the fog of war. Let's do that and then move these units down. And like I said, I do plan on going for the crystal itself. And I think there's a little thing where once you destroy the Overmind, then what ends up happening is you see a little shuttle go down there and pick it up with the probe anyway. But I'm not doing that. Again, we're not doing that. Let's move this stuff down here. We'll get some more Zerglings. I guess Zerglings as well. Why not? Because we're getting the upgrades for them. Okay. So we need the gas down here. That's the primary thing. So let's hotkey this hatchery as well. We got some pylons. My father is calling me. I probably should take this. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. He was actually calling me to ask how to buy a virtual gift card for somebody for their birthday. Classic parents. You know, my parents are actually pretty tech savvy. That was kind of a surprising one-off where he was asking me, but it was something I was particularly familiar with. Okay, so let's grab Overlords. And we're just waiting for this to complete. I was gonna say it was like a 3-second call, but now I'm like, where was I? What was happening? I don't remember. Yeah, we're just gonna need more cannons down here too if they're gonna be coming up from this direction. It's weird. I guess if we cut the Zerg off, they won't even be attacking from this direction anyway, because we're gonna be pushing up through this other area anyway. So, mostly focusing on upgrades. We need a Templar archive. So let's throw that down. I'm actively blocking my units from being close enough to defend against stuff that's going to be coming down this ramp. Might want to get some anti-Guardian, like just a couple scouts, not to attack with, but to, like, particularly not to attack with. All right, let's get some drones down here. I see this Overlord here. I assume it's going to be attacking us. Yeah, if we just, like, leave units right here, then the Zerg won't even be able to get to us, and we'll just throw down a couple colonies here as well. Okay, drones coming in. Again, we'll set up a couple colonies, and then Templar Archives coming up so we can get these upgrades faster. I think we can get +3. I am going to get a Stargate. I'm not that happy about it, but I will get it. Okay, and then Observers. I'm thinking we skip out on Observers. We don't need them, only because we're going to be primarily focused on Overlords anyway, so that makes way more sense. All right, let's go ahead and throw down just a couple colonies. We don't need too many, as long as we have Hydralisks nearby. Okay, and we're stuck at lair tech, so that's why I'm not that thrilled with the Zerg this mission. I mean, I think, you know, we get +2 everything, and then we can get +3 with the Protoss, and then move out with a basic gateway Hydralisk force makes reasonable sense to me. Okay, I feel like the Zerg are pretty safe. If anything, my Protoss forces are the ones that are kind of not struggling, but they're in mild danger here. Whoa, do you see that Hydralisk do that weird moonwalk? The Hydralisk moonwalk, classic. Okay, yeah, let's just make these 4 colonies. That should be fine. As long as we're attacking towards the Zerg down here, they won't hit either here or towards my Zerg bases, except maybe with Mutalisk. So as long as we protect our front door here with Protoss, then we really have nothing to be concerned about. All right, we're getting our upgrades. Let's grab our level 2 Zerg upgrades, and then we'll start. We actually can't even, we don't have enough gas, so let's just get some more cannons for now. Okay, looking good. And we won't have enough gas to get Archons, I don't think. So, especially if we're really leaning into this +3. If we get fast +3, just a lot of Zealots with Hydralisk backup should be enough. Obviously, we'll mix in some Dragoons there as well, but not super necessary. Yeah, we need Groove Spines as well. It's interesting how the Zerg are your only gas income here. Again, we could push up here and take the upper left, but we're just opening up another... Well, I mean, the Zerg will still only attack us from that direction, but I think I want to just sort of make a blitz for the crystal. We'll do it a little differently this time. All right. Yeah, you guys just get mining here, and then... Let's go ahead and rally our gateway units down here and just get a bunch of Zealots. And we'll get some more gateways, and we'll make this work. I mean, I don't really see a reason to build anything else here except maybe 1 or 2 scouts, which I am not happy about, but again, we really only need like 2, and it's just here to stop Guardians. Because I am gonna expect a couple Guardians. Let's see, yeah, here they come. Let's cut off, let's do like half and half here. We'll take care of this with our Zerg. They're still 0-0. The faster we can get our Protoss upgrades out, the better that this is gonna go. Yeah, and the remainder of this stuff got picked off here. So yeah, make 1 more scout. We're done with scouts. We're gonna get level 1 upgrades for them. And let's go ahead and grab more overlords. Pylons, definitely gonna need some more of. And now we're just waiting for money. I mean, it's what we have to do. I don't know. I hate not being particularly active, but I think this is fine. Look at this, the Protoss and the Zerg together. Someone had left an intriguing comment on Eye of the Storm, which was that all the Raiders units, and I presume probably the Zerg units, in this mission, all the Raiders units, the Raiders units in Eye of the Storm, and then presumably all the Zerg units here, are placed by a place unit trigger. Again, very interesting, and I think what it is it has something to do with the fact that, like, unless you can't give units to a player while also having the supply appear this way. I don't know. I have to go back and read it, but it interested me. So I'd recommend you go back to that video and check out the comment left there. Just check through. There aren't that many. You'll be able to see what I'm talking about. But it was very, very neat to read about. Okay, we got more Zerg coming through. We really just got to make sure we have enough Dragoons to take care of Guardians along the way. We have an Observer and a bunch of Overlords, but again, there's so much stuff on the high ground here. We're probably going to have to just take it slow. Okay, that's good. And then with our remaining money, we'll make Hydralisks. So again, I don't know how true that is. I just took their word for it, but it made sense to me with the way that you can't have, like, the same color. But I thought there's a trigger that was give units to player in StarCraft 1, so that's why I'm a little, just, mildly skeptical. Dark Templar could be an option. We now have enough gas that I could transition into High Templar / Archons. Dark Templar might be a better option. Either way, let's just get Hydralisks, +3. And we could save up for all of our +3 upgrades here with Protoss instead. It's very tempting. I think what I'll do is we'll keep making units up until we have our +3 attack. And maybe Shields is also tempting if we get some Archons here. I think I will start +3 Shields because it's expensive, and if the sooner we start it, obviously, the sooner we'll get it, and it's hard to save up that much money. Carapace level 2. Okay, pretty large attack here. Let's get our defensive force in here as long as we keep these units here. Again, considering the fact that there is no such thing as F2ing all your units and select all units in StarCraft 1, I'm way more apt to actually leave units in my base and not accidentally move them away. So I'm actually very grateful for that. We need pylons. Not much room to do that, unfortunately. Let's just throw them down wherever we can. Let's do it up here, along the top of the map, as long as we're not getting blocked. And we are. Okay, down over here, I guess, is fine. Anywhere we can fit them. Okay, let's start Carapace. Okay, and then the brown Zerg obviously aren't going anywhere. Okay, and then more Overlords, and we're going to bring a bunch of them with us. That's good. Okay, I want to cancel all these because we're going to start making High Templar and Archons. That's going to be a good follow-up here. And in the meantime, we can spend our money on more Hydralisks. 9 at a time is pretty good. Pylons. 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 Okay, so High Templar, High Templar, High Templar. That's most of our gas. I'm fine with that. And we've got, you know, near... It's like 125 supply, soon to be 150, so I think we'll be good to go here very, very soon. I think lurkers are going to be our biggest concern. So, as long as we have Overlords with us, but the Overlord's going to be hard to get through here because there's so many Scourge on the high ground here. I don't know why I just started Burrow, but who cares? It's fine. Let's get more cannons. Assade Templare. I wonder what that translates to, because it's got Templar in there. It's like, long live the Templar. It's like, dude, you're a Templar. I can't be like, long live Jay Barino. It's kind of a pompous thing to say. Like, yes, myself. You gotta get fans to say that. Like, if the Zealots were like, yes, good job, Templar, you're here to save us. Assade Templare, right? But the Templar spawn, they're like, yeah, we're great, we know, we're gonna talk about ourselves. The Zealots spawn, they're like, I'm willing to die for my homeworld. I just think these guys are a little full of themselves. Someone probably knows what this translates to, and they're going to leave it in a comment. I appreciate that, because now I'm curious. I could also Google it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to forget about it, probably upon completing this mission, if not even before that. Yes! Bring it on! I made these scouts. Best anti-air in the game, baby. Let's go. We don't need Corsairs. We don't need any of this stuff. Yeah, we're just getting this this +3 like I had talked about. Okay, Zealots. Lots and lots of Zealots. They're gonna get torn up by the inevitable lurkers, but I think it's time. Let's get in there. And we just have to make sure, we just have to eventually get a, we eventually just have to get some workers down here to pick it up. Again, look at all these. It's to prevent you from dropping right on top of it, right? But it also stops you from. It also stops you from getting detection along the path. Oh no, an Ultralisk. Okay, let's go. We're gonna change our rally points as well for more Hydralisks and Zerglings. I don't think I've even brought most of my units up. Let's go. It's like a winding path to get down there. Yeah, these units are gonna end up stopping quite a bit. It's a zigzag to get there, that's for sure. I wonder if Brown even has... Let's have this observer follow a Hydralisk. Maybe it won't get hit by the high ground stuff here. Keep it up, and we're gonna be able to find... Okay, I guess, yeah, he's not gonna make it. We just have to thread the needle here with our Overlords. What if we just auto-attack to the beacon? Let's see if my units can just make it. As long as we clear out the ground stuff, we're fine. Let's grab a drone. Let's bring a couple drones, just in case, because we're probably going to lose these. We'll bring drones because we can burrow them if they get into trouble. The mini-map is just a mess right now. I wonder if Brown doesn't even have lurkers. Maybe they don't have lurker tech, which I'm really grateful for, because bringing Overlords through these canyons is a pain in the ass. I overbuilt this map. I never realized how much easier it is to just get to the crystal. A lot of people I think have always said, oh, it's so much easier to destroy the Overmind, or, you know, make it go into hibernation. But again, that's a really dumb plan. Artanis was like, maybe this will work. Yeah, okay, good thinking. Good thinking, Artanis. Maybe it will work, but probably not. Okay, most of our Overlords have died. So let's just remake them, even though we don't necessarily need them. This is the power of just we have a huge upgrade advantage right here. Yeah, look at that. That was super easy. Getting to the Overmind, there's Guardians and Lurkers along the way. Very powerful units that are tough to contend with. There we go. We've done it.
Executor, the Callus is ours. Let us depart this wretched world and return to Shakuras. Provided there is still a Shakuras to return to.
We didn't need half as much as we had. We didn't need 25% of the amount that we had. We rushed out upgrades, but we probably didn't even need those. We didn't even need an upgrade advantage with the volume of units that we had. I think when you look at the mini-map, it's daunting because the majority of it is anti-air with Spore Colonies and Scourge. You just walk through these canyons with a small group of ground units, and you're probably going to be able to just walk right into it, unless you run into an attack wave that Brown is sending at that moment. If you avoid that, which there's the Brown base, you just waltz right in. It's no problem. All right, this went fine. Thanks everyone for watching. When we come back, we're going to be moving into one of the harder maps in the game. It's going to be tempting for me to mass carriers. I think I'm gonna avoid that. Maybe we'll do something wacky next time, perhaps. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you then. Bye now.